Shakers, welcome to another installment of the Seven Figure Moving Academy. Glad to have you here. Let's have a real conversation about Yelp. I know we've talked about it before in the past. I've given my opinions, but let's talk about it. Is there some good things about Yelp? Or is it all bad? Stay tuned. Hi guys, I'm Jae Burnham and this is the Seven Figure Moving Academy. Glad to have you guys here. We're going to be talking about Yelp. We're going to be talking about the good and the bad. Now here's the thing. And I've talked with a bunch of people regarding this. Oh, sorry, my phone is going crazy. I don't like Yelp. I hate Yelp. Can't stand Yelp. They'll do anything and everything they can to basically extort you into buying their leads, etc. Right? Basically how they do it is they will squash all your positive reviews. They'll sandbox them or even just outright delete them and only leave the negative reviews. And then they'll call you up and say, hey, would you want to advertise with Yelp? And you're like, well, what about all my reviews? Well, that's not my department, I have no control over that. But so if I paid for your services, would my reviews pop up? Well, probably, but I don't know anything like that. And the thing here is people tried to sue them. I mean, they've been sued on this thing many, many, many times, but it never takes, they cannot be sued. They can't. I mean, you're playing their game in their yard when you use Yelp. Okay, so that's the bad. And I mean, you can Google Yelp and you're going to see the same story over and over and over again. It's nothing new. It's not your company. It's every company. They do it to everybody. And then they're the first ones to bitch that Google's not giving them play. On the search engines. Seriously, there was a 60 minutes news segment about how Google is basically dominating the world, especially the world of online, and the CEO of Yelp was up there and going, it's all unfair, Google stopping our thing in the search engine results and I can't get there. Seriously, they're all complaining, but yet you're doing the very same thing to every single small business in your entire field. Okay? Now, here's the thing. You can get reviews on Yelp, and they're free they're free. You can get guys putting up reviews about your company. You can put up a profile, all for free. And that's a good thing. And I think you should do that. And you got to try to get as many up as possible. I'm moving my hand, so I'm sorry for the jiggling. You got to get as many positive reviews as you can. The more positive reviews you got, the more people are going to come to your website and ask for quotes. Okay, now here's the thing what you need to do to really make Yelp positive. You got to understand, Yelp is going there. Is bringing in the traffic. People are coming to Yelp. People are using Yelp. But it's no different than them using Craigslist. It's no different from them using Moving Advisor or going to relocation.com where they say they're going to be looking for the cheapest mover per se. For the most part, most people are going to Yelp are looking for deals. They're looking for the cheapest mover. Not necessarily the best mover. They're looking for the cheapest mover. And that presents a bit of a problem here. Okay? So, if they ask for a quote from your moving company on Yelp, typically what's going to happen is they probably have asked 2 or 3 other different moving companies for a quote as well. And that's why you get a lot of these guys that don't even respond. You do a moving quote, they'll see the quote and go, yeah, whatever. And then they'll just look at the quotes. Well, is it $99 an hour? Is it $89 an hour? Is it $120 an hour? Blah, blah, blah. You see what I'm saying? So basically they'll go, okay, good. Here's XYZ. They're charging $120 an hour. Here's ABC and they're charging, $100 an hour. And then they've got MNLP who's actually charging $80 an hour. Guess who they're going to choose? They're going to choose MLNP, right? Or whatever the alphabetic thing is. They're going to choose those guys at $80 an hour. They could care less. But here is how you actually can flip the script on the guys who are coming to Yelp. And I've talked to a lot of people that are using Yelp, that have used Yelp successfully, not by paid ads or whatever, but people who are coming to them. They are basically, winning the bids, even if they're the highest bid, they're winning. And here's what I'm finding out. Over and over, I checked out about 10 different people, and I asked them to send me what your successful action. When somebody asks for a quote, what's your successful action? What have you done to get these people to go with you on Yelp, right? And basically, he's basically these guys are saying the same thing over and over. They're sending me copies of what they're doing, and the secret is long explanative replies. Basically he says, hey, based on the information you get, we could give you this soft, unbinding, non-binding estimate at blah, blah, blah. Or we can do it for, without knowing the full details, we could probably bring a 2-man crew and a truck, and it'll cost you such and such an hour. And then they go into a whole long spiel about the benefits of the company. Like, we only use the drug screened and background check movers. And we make sure that you're going to get follow-ups. We're going to make sure that, your customer service is 100% best. And they basically lay out, and without blasting any of the other companies, basically lay out, okay, good. Here's what could happen if you choose this type of company versus here's what we're going to do. Maybe we're not the cheapest, but we're going to do our best to be the best. So it's a long copy response to the person's query. And the first thing is, hi, thank you for, coming to our company. Then it's a small explanation. Based on the information, we can give you a non-binding soft, keyword soft, soft quote. And then basically you go in and you bullet point out the specific benefits. We are licensed and insured. That's a feature. But you can say, we are licensed and insured for your comfort and safety. Now that's a benefit. You see how that is? So they list out the benefits, and there's usually about 5 to 6, sometimes 7 different benefits. And then there's an explanation of what the company does and performs and how they perform it, and so on and so forth. Another thing that I'm finding out that they are doing is they are upgrading their photos with testimonials and pictures of their crew on the jobs often, right? So they're constantly updating their YouTube profile with pictures and screenshots of their of testimonials. If you get something in the mail, take a picture of it, put it up on Yelp. If you get someone puts a Facebook testimonial or review, take a screen capture of it and put it on Yelp. So constantly be updating Yelp with pictures of your guys in action, your guys loading up the truck, well stacked trucks with the right equipment and rightly bundled up. So these are the key elements that people are using to successfully manipulate, if you will, Yelp into getting a high volume of people quoting, and not necessarily just quoting, but actually hiring your guys. So you can use Yelp to your advantage if you use these 2 different specific points of advice, tips. Use these 2 tips to work on your Yelp profiles. And let me know how your experience is. Let me know. Leave a comment below down in the in the comment section. Let me know what else you do. If you're using something different, if you're doing something different, I'd like to see it. I would like to see copies of, what you're doing. Help up the community here and let us know what you're doing, to what you're saying. When somebody leaves a request for a quote, what are you coming back with? How are you coming back with? What are you doing, right? Just let me know. But here's the tips. Basically, make sure that your photographs are updated with pictures of your guys in action, testimonials, loaded trucks, anything that's apropos and that would actually show that your company is active and does the right things, and so on and so forth. Even put out, screenshots of your YouTube videos if that's what you do. Second thing, when somebody requests a quote, send out a long letter based on the formula that I gave to you here. You start off with saying thank you. Here's our saw quote. Here's our list of benefits, not features, and then the explanation about the company. And then finally, a call to action. Give us a call. Let us know what you need and want from us, and so on and so forth. Follow these very simple tips, and you guys can really rock it out with Yelp. You can massively profit from Yelp for free and still do a lot of jobs. Okay, guys? Thank you very much. Thank you coming. By the way, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Right? If you didn't like this video, give me a thumbs up. Right? If you like my funky hair, give me a thumbs up. If you like my eyebrows, check out my eyebrows. They're doing that old Dr. Zhivago old man thing now. I can't keep them down. I don't know what's going on. Now, and don't get dirty with that statement, by the way, guys. Can't keep them down. I mean, come on. I already know where some of your guys' brain just went with that one. And second, guys, right over here, right below here, there's a little subscribe button. Hit it right there in the video. It says subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe. There's a bell icon. Hit the bell icon and you'll be informed of when we have a new video. So, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys coming to my channel. Make sure you share it with all your family and friends. And don't forget, love everyone. All right, guys, thank you. Have a great day. Jae out. Goodbye.